Welcome back to Dark Case Stories, your destination for chilling true crime stories that delve into the darkest corners of human nature. From unsolved mysteries to notorious serial killers, we explore real-life cases that shock, terrify, and leave you questioning everything. With in-depth research, compelling storytelling, and haunting details, each video will take you deep into the minds of criminals and the stories of their victims.
Murder case. The FBI is now increasing the reward for information that leads to Shirley and Russell Derman's killer.
The Lake Oconee couple was murdered 10 years ago. The grisly killings shocked their community, still in shock, in fact, and now investigators hope new DNA evidence could help them solve the case.
How did such brutal violence find its way to Lake Oconee, and why have Russell and Shirley Derman's killers never been caught? Russell and Shirley Derman were a beloved, well-to-do couple in their 80s who lived in the exclusive Great Waters community along Lake Oconee, Putnam County, Georgia. Russell was a retired businessman and World War II veteran, and the couple was widely respected in their neighborhood. Known for their active involvement in the community, they led quiet, peaceful lives, which made the brutal nature of their murders all the more shocking. Their secluded lakeside home seemed like the last place anyone would expect such a horrific crime. With a reputation as a close-knit, low-crime area, Lake Oconee was an idyllic retirement community, and the Dermans embodied its tranquil, neighborly spirit. However, their tragic deaths in May 2014 left the community in disbelief, prompting a multi-agency investigation and widespread media coverage. To this day, the murders of Russell and Shirley Derman remain unsolved, haunting both the family and the residents of Lake Oconee. Russell and Shirley Derman had 3 children, 2 sons, Keith and Mark Derman, and adored. Sadly, they lost one of their sons in a tragic accident years prior to the murders. The family was close-knit, and the surviving children were deeply affected by the sudden, violent loss of their parents. The unresolved nature of the case has added to their pain, as they continue to seek answers and justice for their parents' brutal killings. Russell and Shirley Derman were the embodiment of stability and grace in their Lake Oconee community. Russell was born in Hackensack, New Jersey, and grew up with strong values shaped by his early life experiences and his time serving in the Navy during World War II. A Navy veteran who served during World War II had built a successful business career after his service. He managed a chain of fast food restaurants, providing his family with financial security and an opportunity for a serene retirement. In his later years, he enjoyed a peaceful daily routine marked by golf games, conversations with neighbors, and time spent with his wife. Shirley, on the other hand, was raised in a small town in Michigan. Her family life instilled in her a strong sense of community and resilience, qualities she carried into her adulthood. The two met in college and soon after fell in love. They shared a commitment to family and a passion for travel and adventure, which became the foundation of their nearly 7-decade-long marriage. She was known for her warmth and devotion as a mother, grandmother, and friend. Her nurturing presence complemented Russell's steady demeanor, creating a loving, respected household that was cherished by family and friends alike. Together, they had raised 3 children, and though one of their sons had tragically passed away years before, they remained close to their surviving children and grandchildren, frequently visiting and staying involved in their lives. In their retirement, the Dermans moved to Lake Oconee, attracted by its scenic beauty and a community that offered both privacy and friendship. They spent their days hosting family gatherings, engaging in community events, and relishing the tranquility of their lakeside home in the Great Waters neighborhood. Friends and neighbors recall Russell and Shirley as unassuming, friendly, and deeply respected a couple who seemed to embody the peace of their surroundings. Lake Oconee is a serene, scenic reservoir located in central Georgia, nestled between Atlanta and Augusta. Created in 1979 by Georgia Power, it spans roughly 19,000 acres and is surrounded by a blend of lush forested areas and upscale lakeside communities. The lake area is known for its tranquil beauty and offers a mix of outdoor recreational activities, including boating, fishing, golfing, and hiking, which attract both tourists and retirees alike. One of the most notable communities around Lake Oconee is Great Waters, part of the larger Reynolds Lake Oconee development, where the Dermans lived. This private, gated community is known for its high-end homes, luxury amenities, and sense of exclusivity, attracting affluent residents who often seek a quiet, picturesque retirement. The residents in these areas tend to form a close-knit community, where neighbors are often familiar with one another and value the area's peace and security. The lake itself has become a hallmark of southern elegance and charm, drawing people from across the southeast for both vacation homes and permanent residence. Despite its serene setting, the brutal murder of the Dermans shook this tight-knit community, as violent crime is almost unheard of in this part of Georgia. The unsolved case left many residents feeling unsettled, reminding them of the vulnerability that can exist even in seemingly safe havens like Lake Oconee. Their lives took a horrifying turn in May 2014, when Russell was found decapitated in their home, and Shirley's body was later discovered in the lake, miles away from their residence. The brutality of their murders stunned the community and law enforcement, who struggled to find explanations for the tragedy. This horrific case remains unsolved, leaving friends and family of the Dermans searching for answers in a mystery that has haunted Lake Oconee ever since. The Great Waters community at Lake Oconee is a strikingly beautiful and secluded lakeside enclave known for its exclusivity and charm. Nestled along the peaceful waters of Lake Oconee in central Georgia, this gated neighborhood is populated by stately homes, manicured lawns, and a backdrop of lush, green landscapes. Designed as an ideal retreat for affluent retirees and families seeking a life of privacy and relaxation, Great Waters has been a picture of security and serenity. The tranquil lake, lined with luxurious homes and private docks, offers an idyllic view that feels far removed from the turbulence of the outside world. This picturesque setting became the chilling backdrop to an unimaginable crime in May 2014. Friends of the Dermans, concerned by days of unanswered calls, visited their home on May 6th and found Russell's decapitated body in the garage. His head was missing, a horrifying detail that would prove to be one of the many perplexing aspects of this case. The decapitation left investigators at a loss. Despite a thorough search, Russell's head was never found, adding a haunting layer of mystery to the already shocking discovery. Days later, another gruesome twist emerged when Shirley's body was discovered floating in Lake Oconee, weighed down by concrete blocks. This horrifying find sent waves of fear and sorrow through the community. Shirley's death, combined with the brutality inflicted upon Russell, raised urgent questions about the motive behind such a targeted, violent attack in a place so well regarded for its security and affluence. The impact on the residents was immediate and deeply unsettling. The once calm and tight-knit community became steeped in fear and confusion, with neighbors expressing shock and disbelief that such brutality could strike so close to home. As the media quickly picked up the story, the nation turned its gaze to Lake Oconee, watching in astonishment as investigators and the FBI struggled to make sense of a crime that defied all expectations of safety in this exclusive lakeside haven. In the investigation into the brutal killings of Russell and Shirley Dermand, law enforcement, including the FBI, faced numerous challenges. The initial steps were meticulous, with investigators combing through the Dermans Lake Oconee home and the surrounding area for any signs of evidence. However, there were no signs of forced entry, and nothing appeared to be missing from the house, leading authorities to speculate that the couple may have known their killer, or that the crime was professionally executed to leave minimal evidence. One of the most confounding aspects was the discovery of Russell's decapitated body without his head, which was never recovered despite extensive searches in the area. This detail puzzled investigators and left them questioning the symbolism or message behind such a gruesome act. Days later, the recovery of Shirley's body in Lake Oconee, weighted down with concrete blocks, added another baffling layer, suggesting either a different mode of disposal or a deliberate attempt to obscure evidence. The limited forensic evidence available further hindered the investigation. With no physical clues like fingerprints or DNA, authorities had little to work with. This lack of traditional evidence, combined with the secluded and tightly secured neighborhood setting, left the community and law enforcement with few answers. Theories initially ranged from a targeted hit possibly connected to Russell's past business ventures to the idea of a crime of opportunity by unknown assailants. However, the precision and brutality led many to suspect that it could have been a professional killing meant to send a message or ensure that certain information died with the couple. In recent years, the FBI has re-engaged with the case, urging the public for new tips. Advances in forensic science, including refined DNA analysis and cellular data technology, offer renewed hope. Authorities are hopeful that these tools, along with any new information from witnesses, may finally lead to a break in this perplexing cold case. As the years pass, the case remains open, a haunting reminder to the community. The unanswered questions continue to cast a shadow over Lake Oconee, leaving many residents with lingering unease as they wonder what secrets may still be hidden beneath the lake's tranquil surface. The brutal murders of Russell and Shirley Dermand have left a lasting scar on the Lake Oconee community. Once a peaceful neighborhood characterized by its tranquility and close-knit atmosphere, residents now live in a state of unease and fear. The unsolved mystery surrounding the Dermands' deaths has caused many to distrust their surroundings, with whispers of caution rippling through the community. Those who knew the couple are haunted by the unresolved nature of the case, which continues to be a painful reminder of the violence that can unexpectedly disrupt even the most serene environments. As the years pass, the questions surrounding the Dermands' murders remain largely unanswered. Why were Russell and Shirley targeted in such a brutal manner? Was the attack personal, rooted in their past, or was it a random act of violence? Additionally, will this case ever be solved, or will it persist as one of the nation's enduring mysteries? The lack of clear motives and the chilling nature of the crime keep the community and investigators alike searching for answers, leaving an unsettling atmosphere where unresolved tragedies linger. As of 2024, the investigation into the murders of Russell and Shirley Dermand remains unsolved, but the FBI has renewed its efforts to gather fresh leads and insights. Authorities are actively appealing to the public for any information that might help crack this cold case. With advances in forensic technology and increased attention from law enforcement, there is hope that new evidence may surface to lead to justice for the Dermands. The brutal killings of Russell and Shirley Dermand left a profound mark on their family, friends, and the community of Lake Oconee. As time passes, the grief and uncertainty surrounding their deaths persist, serving as a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the unexpected nature of violence. The commitment of investigators, alongside the community's unwavering desire for closure, highlights the importance of addressing unresolved cases to bring peace to those affected. We urge viewers to reflect on the importance of sharing any information that could assist in solving this case. Whether you have insights into the Dermands' lives or the events surrounding their deaths, your contribution could be critical. The impact of unresolved cases extends far beyond the individuals involved. It touches families, friends, and entire communities. If you have any tips or leads, please reach out to your local law enforcement or the FBI. Thank you for watching our deep dive into the tragic story of Russell and Shirley Dermond. If you found this case compelling and want to hear more true crime stories, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us keep these important discussions alive. We encourage you to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments below, and spread the word about this case. Every comment and share not only keeps the memory of Russell and Shirley alive, but also raises awareness about the ongoing quest for justice. Let's work together to shine a light on these unresolved stories and help bring closure to the families and communities affected. Until next time, stay safe and curious.